Walser is the best there ever was at the
But he does it YOLO right now. He's in poor health.
He's in poor health, and he won't
You still didn't tell me how you got the hat.
Well, I went to visit Don, and he's laid up in his house, and Slaid and I went by. We just go by every once in a while and sing him some old Lefty Frizzell songs and some Hank Williams songs. So it just makes him feel good. And he was just kind of sitting there, and he asked me, "You wear a hat?" And I said, "Well, sometimes." He said, "Try that hat on." He had like a hat rack, and there were like 3 of his hats on there. I tried it on, and it didn't fit me, and I tried the other one on, didn't fit me, tried the other one on, didn't fit me. He asked his son, he said, where's my good hat? I said, "Oh, it's out in the garage." He said, "Go get my good hat." And this is the hat he wore when he played the Grand Ole Opry.
This one you're wearing?
Yeah.
No shit.
This is a heavy hat. And
does it feel heavier than normal hats? Metaphorically?
Oh, absolutely. So he brought
you
this hat in.
played the Grand Ole Opry, though.
I never have.
Really?
I've been to the Grand Ole Opry, but Don had the hat brought in, and I looked at it, and I said, "This hat will not fit me, and it will not look good on me." And then I put it on, and it fit perfectly.
It looks pretty goddamn good on you, man.
Really good. And I immediately started singing better.
You did. Once you wore the hat, your singing improved.
This is a heavy
exponentially.
This is a heavy hat.
Simply because it's been to the Grand Ole Opry?
Simply because Don Walser wore it and gave it to me. This is a heavy hat.
I think in songwriters, there's like a regional, there's like things that's disappearing out of the country is like regionalism, dialects and everything else. And there's always been great phrases down here. There's great wordsmiths out of here, Towns Van Sant, Guy Clark, Rodney Crowell, Christopherson, Roger Miller. All these cats came out, and they all had a different slant on things, but they always had some interesting way of saying it. And you kind of think that maybe some of that came from being here, because everybody had an unusual way of talking. I mean, I have friends on the East Coast that just go, "I love the way you talk. You talk like a songwriter." And I don't know if that's true, but if that's the case, half the people I know talk like songwriters. So if that's what defines it, or if that embellishes just regular songwriting, maybe there is something to it down here. But there's great songwriters all over the place. And I don't want to be one of these people that gets exclusive, because that keeps everybody out instead of inviting people in. And that's the kiss of death.